time so much stopping by, talking to Rolling Out. You spoke on something very important here at the end of your panel at the Operation Hope Conference. You spoke about the situation in Palestine, and what do you think is the Black community's responsibility to stand up for Palestine and Palestinians and things of that nature?
No, I think the Black community's responsibility is to stand up for justice. I never went on a civil rights demonstration when they were not representatives of the Jewish community. And Martin Luther King was working on this before he died. And we were going to take a group to Israel and Palestine. And he was trying to get them together. Now, even before Martin Luther King in 65, Ralph Bunche started creating two states in 1948, and he won the Nobel Peace Prize for it. So we've been in this a long time. But all my days in the civil rights movement, I've never been in a march, I've never been in an election, I've never had anything to do when I haven't had strong support from our Jewish brethren. I grew up as much on the Old Testament as I did on the New Testament, see? So I don't think we can divide this ethnically. I think we have to be for peace. And you can argue about who started it, but it started with really a massacre of people at a peace conference in Israel. And I think 1,400 people were killed because they were just slaughtered like at a rock concert. And that's what started the war this time. But it's been going on, it's been going on since Europe. And I was reading, I think, when I'm 90 years old now, 91. And I read about Anne Frank I guess I was in high school, see, and I grew up in a neighborhood where a lot of my father's business friends were Jewish, but the Nazi party was on the corner of my house, flying swastikas. So I've been struggling with this and dealing with it since I was about 4 years old. And I would like to see it put back together in my lifetime. I don't know whether that'll happen, but if Jimmy Carter had been reelected president for another term, you see, he got Israel and Egypt together, and they made an agreement. No Egyptian has been killed by an Israeli in 60 years, and no Israeli has been killed by an Egyptian. So peace conferences do work, and we have always been on the side of peace. And I've always had as many Jewish friends as I've had Palestinian friends. We can't discriminate because we've been discriminated against too much. But we can be for peace, and we can be for prosperity, and we can be for letting children have good, strong, peaceful lives. And that's what gets the world upset now. It's not Israeli children or Palestinian children. All children are catching hell right now. And it doesn't need to be that way. And that's what good government has got to find a way to do. And I hope we can do it in my lifetime. And I ain't got all that long. Okay.
Ambassador Young, I appreciate the time so much.
All right,
Thank you.
fine.